So in this video, we're talking about an interesting article that I came across from PlayStation Lifestyle where the title reads, PlayStation executive denies that she was teasing a Fromsoftware acquisition. And I couldn't help but kind of laugh a little bit when I came across this because it's like, okay, another week, another rumor or more speculation that Sony is going to acquire Fromsoftware. And I just think it's interesting because we've been hearing for weeks now from supposed insiders and other people within the industry that apparently Sony is going to make some type of big acquisition, and we haven't heard literally anything officially from Sony. And so I figured I could just go over this for you guys and you can make of it what you will. So be sure to hit the like button to help the video, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Reading here, it says a PlayStation executive has shot down Sony Fromsoftware acquisition speculations that stemmed from an innocent tweet that she published over the weekend. Director and global head of third-party portfolio Sean Benson posted a photo of herself posing with an Elden Ring statue at work that quickly escalated into fans assuming that she was teasing a Fromsoftware acquisition. It also spurred a frantic reset era thread that was promptly deleted, with Benson having to calm her followers down. Although rumored for a while, claims that Sony is eyeing Fromsoftware have largely come from social media and Reddit wish lists. No known insiders or reliable leakers have ever heard rumblings about the companies joining forces. The closest we've heard is Sony entering into a capital alliance with Kadokawa, which happens to be Fromsoftware's parent company, but that's all it is, a capital alliance between two Japanese companies. And so it finishes here by saying, while Benson did her part to put the discourse to rest, a quick look at her replies suggests that some diehard fans remain convinced that there's something going on between Sony and Fromsoftware. It doesn't help that Sony has confirmed we'll hear more on acquisitions later this year, with journalists hearing reports of, quote, big, end quote, plans. And so, yeah, I thought that this was worth covering, mainly because I think it goes to show just how when Sony is being quiet and when there are rumors of acquisitions going around, and then you have PlayStation executives who maybe they're not paying as much attention, which you can't blame them. You have to imagine they're very busy. They're, getting their work done. They're probably not aware that all of these rumors and, all of this speculation is floating around. And so you have a PlayStation executive who's just like, I'm gonna just stand next to this really cool statue, because actually, if you look at it, it's a pretty awesome Elden Ring statue. I mean, who wouldn't want to take a picture next to it? And I'm just gonna post it on Twitter. And she probably just thought, it's just cool, right? People are gonna appreciate this. And maybe she was genuinely kind of surprised to see, maybe I really should say something. And just to read you the tweet, her follow-up, so she posts a picture. She says, just showing my new work bestie around campus. It's a really innocent tweet. Like, I kind of get how some people could maybe be like, oh, she's teasing something, but it really just comes off to me as she's just she's just having fun on Twitter here, just posting a casual tweet. And she has to come out and say, to put this to bed, I'm just a huge fan of the game. It was my first day back in the office, and I saw the statue near my coworker's desk. Nothing more. Just as a reminder, my focus is on third-party content acquisitions, not studios. That's a totally different team. And so I do think it was good that she posted this, because it's kind of understandable that some people would maybe just, go look at her profile and they see that, oh, she is in charge of some type of acquisitions. Maybe people didn't realize that it's third-party content acquisitions, not studios. And I assure you that if she was in charge of studios, or whoever is in charge of acquiring studios or looking into that, they would not be teasing something like this on the internet. If there's one thing that we need to understand, and I feel like this is a good time to highlight this, is that Sony, nor anybody involved with Sony, nor anybody involved with acquisition talks would ever tease something out. There's a difference between Sony accidentally leaking the Bluepoint acquisition and purposely teasing an acquisition. Acquisition teases won't happen because it's kind of illegal. It's something that could get them and anybody involved with it in a lot of trouble. So again, don't look at stuff like this and assume that it's some type of tease. I know that it's fun to just kind of mess around sometimes and be like, oh, maybe they are teasing something. But you know that people do take this very seriously. I'd say maybe a little bit too seriously sometimes. And I think it's just best to just kind of pump the brakes. And if Sony's going to announce an acquisition, you're not going to see it coming. It's going to blindside you, and it's going to surprise everybody. There is not going to be any build up to it. There's not going to be any teasing building up to it. Believe me, it's going to happen when you least expect it, and you will have no idea who it is that they are acquiring. I just feel like that's worth stressing here, because I know I've been covering a lot of these rumors and whatnot, and it's always interesting to hear, you know, potential insiders or people who may know what's going on. It's interesting to hear from them, but reality is nobody actually knows, and there's a really good chance that even this Sony executive has no idea who Sony may be talking to behind the scenes. That's how secretive this stuff is and how few people actually know about it. But that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Make sure you leave it a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share this video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.